Breakfast with the Sunshine Stitchers.
I got my blueberry muffins.
I got some corn muffins and
that whole
coffee.
Long list of what that is.
It's so easy.
Not easy. It's, let me see if I can remember it off the top of my head. Okay, that's the coffee, the regular coffee. Then there's the oat milk, the no foam.
Correct.
The 3 plunges toasted vanilla.
Correct.
Or whatever vanilla.
But that's, they don't do that anymore.
It's just vanilla.
Yeah.
3 plunges brown sugar.
There you go. And you forgot one more thing.
Very hot, extra hot. I mean, it takes a half a day to order your coffee.
Ma'am, yours is not that far off.
Decaf, 2%, which they make it with anyway, but I always say it. 2%, 3 plunges sugar-free vanilla, and 2 Splenda. Boom.
It's the same thing. It's just
decaf. They make it with 2%. I'm not going to count that.
Okay.
Decaf, 3 plunges vanilla, 2 Splenda.
Oat milk, extra hot, because who wants cold coffee? I mean, people drink cold coffee. Okay.
I drink cold coffee.
Okay. No foam, because if you have oat milk, you can't use the milk foam because clearly there's something going on with the milk. So can we count? Do we have to count that?
Yes.
Oh. Vanilla and brown sugar syrup. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a fistful. Yours is 3.
Thank you.
Right off by 2.
Thank you. I'm surprised they're even still listening by the time we get through your list. Like, but as long as it's good, that's good.
It's amazing. It's good. But the thing is, it's not too sweet, I don't think.
That's because it's 2 syrups, but it's 3 plunges. I was saying, like, when you pull it up on the app to order, it says 5 plunges. I was like, this is 2 syrups, 5 plunges each. I said, let's just buy you a bottle of syrup, open up the cap, and just warm it up, and just have you drink it.
Did you put down the plunges, or it was already in the app for 3?
So when the app comes up, it comes up at 5.
Oh.
And I reduced it to 3. I sat there and I looked at it and I said, that's a hell of a lot of syrup. I said, I know she likes things sweet, but damn, girl.
Because it's a venti, they automatically put 5.
Damn.
If it was a grande, they would put 2, I think. 2 or 3.
Oh, okay, so size. But
it depends on the size.
But even with that is, even with just 1 syrup.
It's good. But it's no sugar. It's no sugar.
What do you mean no sugar? Syrup.
But the only thing that's been added is the syrups for sugar. I don't have the lattes
syrup is a syrup is concentrated.
I know, but aside from the syrups, it would have no sugar.
You don't need it.
What? You could drink coffee with no sugar?
No, I can't.
Oh, okay. That's no.
That's no. That's an instant. Okay, thank you.
I can't.
You can? I can't either.
I can't.
Vile.
It's just too much.
Vile.
It's too. I don't know what's wrong with it.
Vile.
But people do all the time. They just drink black straight up.
I have to have milk to cut. It's the bitterness, I think. And it doesn't matter what type of bean it is. I've had different coffee beans.
I don't know the difference between
I've had different beans and different roasts and different blends. They all require some milk and some sweet. And I do Splenda, so I don't do sugar. Well, Splenda is half sugar. But when I make it here, I use...
Well, ma'am, you have 2 types of sugar in your decaf too. She has 2 types of sugar.
Yes.
Let's be real.
Splenda is a half sugar, half manufactured something.
Sugar.
And yeah, that's okay. I'm not doing.
Oh, this is sugar-free vanilla syrup.
These are sugar-free.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. All right. Not that it doesn't have to be right. It's just point of preference. Point of preference. Oh my God, we're filming.
Let's do this.
All right, let's get the shirt.
Oh, ooh.
Yes.
It came out of the rotation?
It came up in the rotation. Yes, I'm telling you that. You can tell that rotation, like remember when I first started making the videos and decided to wear Stitchy t-shirts? I would cycle back around like, once a month. I'm just like, now it takes me a while to cycle around because I have so many Stitchy related t-shirts.
For me,
which is nice.
My style of choice is what's off. Whatever's out of the dryer. And it's right there. Oh, I wore this last week. That's because I put it in the washer.
It's clean.
Washer, dryer, folded is right on the top.
Oh, folded.
Yeah.
Yes, I wash. I'm religious about washing, drying, folding, and then I bring the stack into the bedroom and sit it on a long credenza that I have. It might sit there for 2 weeks.
So you don't even. So I would use those clothes again, and I end up wearing the same things over again because the same
to work out the same stack.
Yeah.
No. I don't touch that stack.
Really, you go to the other.
And if when I do the next laundry, I bring that in and put it on top of that stack. So there have been times it has been very precarious, the tower of clean clothes on that credenza. And I'll look at it. You know how many times a day I walk by?
Yeah, I know.
And eventually I'll walk by and say, okay, I really do need to put those clothes away. And it takes me 10 minutes, sort it off 10 minutes. So I was like, I really should have done this sooner. And then the things that go on hangers, I group them over the ironing board. But sometimes I have to put stacks on top of that because as soon as I put anything on the ironing board or there's a perception of a flat space on the ironing board, Joe Robinette curls up and goes to sleep. The ironing board. So
but you have something over it, so that's nice and soft.
I have to keep things stacked up on the ironing board. So what I
why don't you just put away the ironing board? that will solve it all.
But then when I do iron,
you'll just take it out.
I have to put it up again.
Okay, so when you stack so you mean to tell me it takes longer for you to put the ironing board away than to stack up the ironing board with things so Joe Robinette won't get on it?
Yes. There's this motion.
And there's
then there's a pull it out, legs down, sit it upright, as opposed to.
And then when you take out all the stuff that's on it do you even use the ironing board?
Only if I have to.
Got it. So why don't you just buy a credenza and put it where the ironing board is and have it a flat surface there?
I have a credenza.
And you have an ironing board.
And I have an ironing board. It's perfect.
Why don't you?
I don't understand.
Yeah. Put away your ironing board, Shelia.
No.
What's on the ironing board right now?
There is a folded sheet, a flat sheet. I'm not sure if my backpack is sitting on the ironing board or the
your traveling backpack?
Yeah, my regular backpack. That might be sitting there. If not, I bought a couple of new travel cases, and they're sitting on the ironing board. That's what's on the ironing board. So I've got.
Yo.
And then there's a little space.
Put away the ironing board, Shelia.
Nah, ironing board. Ironing board.
And there's a little space between the iron.
When the ironing, I had to buy a new ironing board about a year ago.
Uh-huh.
So the new ironing board came
Why?
in.
Wait a minute. Why did you have to buy a new ironing board when you rarely use the old one?
Well, I mean, it gets a lot of use
Because
there's
storage.
Yes, storage. But the feet had started to rust.
Oh, because of the book bags and
legs.
stuff like that.
Well,
Yeah.
the little rubber ends had come off a long time ago.
Oh, got it. Okay, I understand.
It needed to go. It was
Okay.
starting to leave marks on the floor.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it was too much. So I just bought a new one. And so I think when I put that one down to throw away, it probably had been up for 10 years.
Really?
I'm trying to remember if it's the same ironing board I had when I moved in. I've been in this house 22 years.
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
I think I bought it since I've been in the house, but yeah.
A 10-year plus ironing board.
Yeah. So it's time to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Imagine if you used it.
I do use it. I iron. When I finish a piece, I iron it.
Correct.
That's probably the most that ever gets ironed because I buy fabrics that don't require ironing.
You know what's really good? The fabric release.
It is good.
Oh my gosh.
It's very good. I travel with it. Actually.
Yes. You just and then you tug it.
Yeah.
And then you shake it.
Yep.
And you don't need to iron it.
Yep. I travel with.
Ask me how I know.
Downy fabric.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Get you
I
one.
with it. Yeah. It's great for travel.
Not sponsored.
No.
It's so good. You ready?
So have we exhausted
Oh
the
my
topic
God.
of my ironing board?
We'll circle back.
You can circle back in 5 years, and that unless something happens to it, that same ironing board's gonna be sitting right there with something else.
Okay. So
on.
April 6, 2029.
Okay, ironing board.
Ironing
Noted.
board discussion. Yes.
Been up for a year at least.
Okay. So we'll see in 5 years.
It'll be there.
All right. You ready?
Not that ironing board, another one. I'm finally ready.
Hi, everybody. We're the Sunshine Stitchers. I'm EJ.
I'm Shelia, and welcome to our video
About?
cross stitch.
Ooh.
Home decorating,
Yes. Breakfast.
clothing care.
Clothing care. Yes.
So yes, breakfast with the Sunshine Stitchers this
Whoop, whoop.
morning.
This and
Muffins.
muffins.
I have blueberry.
I have corn. With a little bit of honey butter.
Chef Costco's
Yes.
muffins. You know, you go to Costco and they're like they're huge, number one.
They are.
And you get a pack of 6, I believe. And so you get 2 packs for the price one because it's a dozen muffins. Well, you know, when you are a solo liver, then that's a lot of muffins. So I freeze them and pull them out periodically. It makes for a nice treat because I put stuff in the freezer and forget that it's there. And then something will, oh wow, I got muffins.
Living with the brood that I live with.
No, they would never make it to the freezer.
It went to the freezer and then I'm like, oh, you know what? I feel like a blueberry muffin.
Oh.
Go in the freezer. Where's the blueberry muffin?
See, that would drive me nuts. That would drive me nuts.
I'm like, I guess I'll put it on the list.
Yeah. All righty. So thank you very much for choosing to watch our video.
Yes.
We know you've got lots and lots of choices, and we appreciate your time, and hopefully you will enjoy our stitching today.
Yes.
Oh, and today is a great day because today kicks off week 1 of the
that's right.
month and a half long giveaway. I mean, when I say month and a half long, I mean month and a half long. It's epic.
It's gonna be I don't know, what do you call this? A give-a-palooza.
Oh yeah, give-a-palooza. There you go. For sure. So that'll come later on in the video.
Yes.
We appreciate you watching and
subscribing and liking and all those stuff.
all those things, all those YouTube things. So the comments last week, thank you so much for the appreciation for my finish. I was, and I had ironed it before I...
You did.
I did.
She mentioned it.
I did. And that's why it's such a big deal. I ironed this. I don't iron until I finish.
Some people iron every time they do a floss tube and they iron it.
I think that's nice.
Yeah, I don't have that dedication.
I don't either. So sorry, folks. We're just...
I don't know. It goes in there. I mean, it goes in the project bag.
Yeah. And
sometimes
we don't stitch in hand either. I think there's a tendency when you stitch in hand for it maybe to become a little bit more wrinkled.
Oh, really?
Because we use Q-snaps or hoops or nurses or they're on something that is stretching the fabric, so it tends not to be too wrinkled.
I think those creases sometimes you get
the creases, yes, or sometimes around in the area that you're working.
Yeah.
So if you've got extra fabric, that might be really wrinkled and creased. But thank you so much for the appreciation for my finish for the box top for by Stitcher's Heart. It was a joy working on it. I'm already planning when I'm starting one of the other pieces.
Fob?
Yeah, I wanted to finish it. I only did one side of the fob, so I mean it's a fob, but you know what, you really should just finish this. And there was a couple of comments about your notion last week when we were talking about when you put something off and you put something off.
Yeah.
And then you finally do it and you realize it only takes 20 minutes. And your example was when you think about cleaning your closet for 3 days and it takes 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Someone commented that if you can clean a closet in 20 minutes, then
the thing is,
must be a teeny closet.
The thing with that is, I'm a person that always puts things away because I don't want it to thing and then I have to spend 3 hours. So if I have to hold something off, like let's say, I don't know, putting my clothes away from the thing. They're already hung up. They're already folded. It's just actually putting them away. So you're like, oh, I need to put this away 3 days later. Oh, I still need to put this away. And then I do it as 20 minutes. So I try not to let anything go out of control. So I have to spend hours and hours and hours cleaning because I don't like to clean.
Yeah.
I don't like to clean.
Trust me.
So I keep it clean.
Yeah.
So I don't have to clean.
Yeah.
You understand?
I understand because that's what I do. I hate housekeeping.
That's not my jam. That's not what I made. That's not my purpose in life.
The first thing I would do if I won, and I probably maybe the second after when I win the lottery, the big lottery, would be to hire a permanent housekeeper.
That would be nice, but you don't need one. You really don't need one. Not permanent.
Somebody would come in, clean
every day with you.
I don't want somebody here every day.
Okay.
No, or wherever I live. I don't want somebody in every. I can't take that much human contact. Yeah.
So they come once every 2 weeks?
No. They could come once every 3 days or once a week.
But you do the cat litter stuff.
I do the cat litter stuff. I would never ask anybody to do that.
I mean, if that's part of their jobs.
No, I would clean the litter box. No,
Okay.
No. I would never ask anybody to clean cat poop.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, no, it's, no.
Huh. But if that's, I don't know, I guess. If that's your job, like for me, if that was, okay, I'm here to take care of the cats or to house clean.
To clean the house, not
it's
take
different
care
of the cat. Got it.
To
Okay,
me,
there's totally different things.
Yeah, animal care is different from house care.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I wouldn't see somebody who cleans the house walking your dog.
Right.
That's not their
unless they
that's
want to, unless
Correct.
they like the dog.
Yeah. Okay, I understand that.
I could see them playing with the cats if they want to play with the cats.
Yeah, but not
I would
clean after them.
never put that in somebody's job description.
Got it.
Yeah. No.
I understand that part.
Yeah.
I understand. But yeah.
But anyway, housekeeping.
Yeah.
So
that would be number one.
So because of that,
yes,
I pretty much do something every day.
Yes.
And because it's the little things that add up.
Yes.
And I never want anybody to walk into my house and immediately say, "Oh, she must have cats."
Yes.
And I know I've been successful at that because of comments that I've gotten
Yes.
from people.
Yes.
So that's my big
People
thing.
who are allergic to cats can come to Shelia's house.
Yeah, almost, except I haven't done upholstery in a long time, so that probably would be a no-no. Considering the amount of bedding my upholstery provides. No.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I wrote a note. Oh, somebody asked if we take a sip whenever we read like Temperature Butterfly. Like
We read it?
Comments.
Oh, wait. Now she said it. We have to read it. I mean, drink.
The answer is no. Although, because I really go through all the comments.
Can you imagine?
Yes, all the comments on Thursdays. That's my thing. On Thursday morning, I sit down and I read all the comments. And oh my God, I would be running to the bathroom after you've shown it or discussed it. So thank you for your comments.
But the thing is, when I'm stitching in a Facebook group and somebody say Temperature Butterfly.
Oh, then you take a sip?
Mm-hmm.
I do too, actually.
I guess it's more
What
auditory.
I should do is when I'm watching Flosstube and somebody mentions it because they're working on it, I should take a sip.
Every time.
Every time. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Do you have any finishes this week?
Nope. Do you?
No, I do not have any finishes.
Okay.
Do you have any starts?
Nope.
No, neither do I, although I will have starts later on this month.
Me too.
Okay.
Well, listen, me too. But fingers crossed.
Okay, all right.
You ready?
Yes. So
whips.
let's see your whips.
I have one whip.
Well, oh my God, I actually left extra space for
Really?
whips. Yes.
You want to see my my
It
April?
was a tough week.
You want to see my April plan?
Yeah. Oh no.
What I do is write down what I've stitched on. Look at the first week of April. Nada.
Oh, that's right. You missed your video,
Yes.
your Zoom.
My
last
Zoom.
night.
I worked late
Yes.
all week,
Oh.
so I was not able to stitch starting
Post the
Monday.
Zoom. Oh no.
But I did stitch March. March 30th and 31st.
Okay, there we
So
go.
my March stitching is amazing.
Yes.
My April stitching,
Not so much.
so far.
But we can
not so
almost predict that.
Yes.
April and May. We can almost predict.
I had to cancel my Bake Me a Quakers
I
sale.
know. I could hear it in your voice when you called me yesterday. So,
Yeah, I was a little stressed.
very
too.
disappointing.
Yes.
And I know, so, she's not having a good week. If she's not doing that Bake Me a Quaker Sal Zoom, she's not having a good
It's
week.
been a week. It was a
We
week.
posted it on Facebook.
Yes.
And then I thought, I probably should have, I'll look sometime to see if in Zoom you can post a note or something. I don't think you can.
In Zoom? No.
I don't think you can. Yeah.
So hopefully, well, I stitched on Harriet Tubman.
Look at you.
I worked on her hair a little bit. No, actually, I worked on her facial features and a little bit on the hair. Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Hair and facial features.
Love it.
I'm doing this on 32 count Melissa's by Under the Sea Fabrics. And I stitched on it for the letter N for Navigator. She led 13 rescue missions. And this is by Primitive Hair. So I only did, let me give you my stats on her. I only worked on her for 118 stitches. I'm trying to touch all my whips. Ooh, maybe I shouldn't have said that out loud. But I'm trying to touch all my whips and give them 200 stitches. So
Okay.
she will come back out again.
Okay.
Usually when I tell you, like when I say my plans, like usually it doesn't happen. But hopefully it happens. So
Okay.
this is Harriet Tubman.
Very
She has
pretty.
very it's a little, what do you call that?
Otherworldly.
That too. But stitch here, stitch here, stitch here.
Oh, confetti.
Confetti, thank you. But it turns out beautifully because I'm looking at it right now. It turns out beautifully. So I'm just trusting the process.
Yes. I remember at one point, I remember that moment when you're working on her face. And it was like, whoa.
Oh, yeah. But then when it's done, it's like
It's
beautiful.
gorgeous, gorgeous.
That's it for me.
That was your whip. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm like, oh.
You ready to write it down?
Yes.
Got one down?
Yes. Oh
All
my
right.
goodness.
I'm gonna get comfortable. Do you want me to start writing yours down too, or you?
No,
got
I
it?
already put them in the description.
Okay. See, I take my stuff out of the Q-snap every time I'm not working on it, and I put it in a bag. So this is it. This is Melissa's, y'all. Melissa's is gorgeous. That's the fabric name.
Oh, that is pretty.
Under the Sea Fabrics. All right, I'm ready.
Okay, my first whip. Is ink circles, half the fun. And the whole idea is when you're traveling, half the fun is getting there. And I really believe it. I'm one who enjoys the process of travel. From the moment I leave home and get in the Uber, or I'm driving to the airport, or wherever, I'm enjoying the process of getting there.
I like this.
This is ink circles. I'm stitching on 32 count blue whisper, and I'm using a combination of Dinky Dyes, House of Embroidery, and Silks for You.
Oh, this is new. This little card, isn't it?
Well, it's been on that one ever since. Yeah. And here's my progress.
That looks good.
I am.
It's under your whips.
Yeah,
There you go. Yeah, that would be a tragedy.
Yeah, oh my God! On so many levels.
A tragedy, I said, which is a mix between travesty and tragedy.
I was moving my coffee cup, to a safer location. I worked down this side here. This is the top here. So I decided to come down and work this side. So I'm about halfway on this side of it. And I'm working it, so anything that's like steam or cloud, I'm doing in the very light blue. And there's a medium blue that I'm using on boats and ships. So you see this nice train?
Where's the train? Oh, this is a train.
That train.
So you're working on this side?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I'm working on the left side of the piece. The left side of the piece.
That's the right side. So where's this train
right
here?
side. It's right.
Where's this train on this side?
I'm just getting there.
Oh, there it is. Are you holding it? Remember? Let me see.
Yeah, that's the top.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I see it? Maybe. Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm looking at it there.
You can't. Yeah, it's all opposite. Yeah. Which is why I always have so much trouble about where to put the point.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. So I've worked on. This has been done. This train has been done, but now I'm coming down. I finished this bus.
Yes.
The balloon,
the
gondola, the donkey, and I'm starting on this train.
Okay.
Here. So you can just see, this is part of the train on the side here.
Mm-hmm.
And I finished the donkey, the gondola. Yeah.
And the rocket ship?
And the rocket ship.
This looks good.
Yeah.
This looks really, really good. You did a good job. Bless you.
Thank you. Woo. No, the rocket ship was done. I finished the helicopter, the bicycle, the
What is
We
that?
had trouble with this the last time. It's the thing that goes up the side of a mountain, and it kind of goes.
So, that would be the reason why I don't know it. 'Cause I
Yeah,
would never.
right.
Up the side of the mountain?
Up the side of a mountain, yeah. I've been on one. It's pretty cool. And the donkey. So, right.
Up the side of a mountain. But
Yeah,
why?
this thing right
So
here.
instead of climbing it, you would just go.
Yeah. So usually there's like an observation post or something up there that you can check out.
I don't ever have to worry about knowing that name. That wouldn't be me. That wouldn't be something I would do.
My Woodco call this month, one of them is Autumn Quakers. So I've worked on that. And on Autumn Quakers, I am working at the bottom here. I'm going for a page finish. I've got a little bit of bits and pieces to do on it. Autumn Quakers by Rosewood Manor is being worked on 36 count colonial parchment by Fabric by Stephanie. And I'm using a Victoria model sampler thread conversion. And can you see?
Oh, you completely.
Yes. So I'm working on that bottom motif here, and I've finished this side of it, and now I'm coming along to finish the other side. And at the same time, I've done some fill in and some bits up in here to finish the page. So I'm pretty happy about it. Coming along.
It is.
Yeah. I didn't leave a separate board out, but I don't think you can see through it. Yeah, okay, well that's much better. Yeah. So I'm working here on the bottom motif. I've worked in this area and down in here. It felt like I did a lot this week because I finished this little center bit.
Yeah.
And actually it was fun because unlike almost every other motif, the bottom bits, you can put in one color and work it for a while. And it was such a thrill. It's like, oh my God, this is like
Finally.
a reward.
We were for all this moving around.
Yes. So as I work across the bottom, so I'm right here on the bottom, and then I'll come across and then I'll hit this giant motif, and I'll put my initial in there, and then I'll start to come back up. So that's really coming along nicely. I'm very happy.
I'm very proud of you.
I am too. Thank you very much. That's one of those oldies. Here's another oldie. This is like oldies week. Aurora Cabin by Dimensions. This was a gift, and I'm not a good full coverage person at all. I've started and ditched, I think, 2 or 3 other full coverage pieces, and have totally, completely recognized that I am not a full coverage person.
Or a huge project person.
Huge project person, correct. It takes me a long time. It's not the time element. I think I get somewhere in there when it's daunting. It just becomes overwhelming, and I just feel like I'm never going to get it done. Whereas I could have a project like Autumn Quakers that I've been working on for years and years. I don't feel that way. I feel a sense of progress that I'm getting there. But
it's a huge project.
Yeah, this is intense. But it was a gift.
The stitch count is probably smaller here than it is. No, that's not true. Sorry.
Okay.
That's not true.
All right. So, and because this is a gift, it means a lot to me. A lot of great memories associated with this gift. So I'm really anxious to continue to work on it. Well, right side up helps. I worked mainly on this tree right here. I filled in some at the top, and I came down the tree here.
Looking really good.
Yeah. I was complaining last time because I was at some of the bits where you're using 4 or 6 strands. And as I was looking at it, I remembered it's 4 or 6 strands, but they're all half stitches. So that makes it a lot more acceptable, so to speak. And I was going to I have a sticky to work on some of the back stitching here, but I can't do it because I've got sky and stuff around it. So I'm going to have to wait. I knew there was a reason why I stopped. So I'm going to have to wait on that. So I came back over here and decided to pick up this tree.
It's looking really lovely. I love it.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? When I look at it,
that cabin looks warm and cozy
and inviting. And you know, when I look at it this way, it looks, of course, so much different when I'm looking at it from a stitching perspective. But yeah, it does look, wow, yeah. Isn't that something?
That's beautiful. I would stay there.
Yeah.
In the warm.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks cool. That looks nice.
Yeah,
It looks like a nice vacation.
And yes, I've only done down here, but you know, there's still, I still have all of the, like for instance, I've only done this part underneath the cabin, but I have all of the water and the reflection to do down here.
Do you see? Okay, so Genius. They have pinks and purples down here, but when you look at it, it's like, yeah, that's just the reflection of the cabin.
Yeah.
And the lights.
Yeah.
This is amazing.
Yeah.
And when you were stitching the pink, you're like, why do we have pink?
Yeah, why is this pink?
Perfect.
So I'm really, it's been a long time, and you know, I'm in no rush. I pick it up when I'm working on it. I feel good about it. When it gets done, I will do a major celebration.
Absolutely.
A
cruise.
Oh, maybe I'll have my special Aurora cabin finish cruise. Oh, that would be nice.
Yeah. Go somewhere cold.
No. No. And it's been on that Q-snap since the first day I started it. On the Q-snap and in the grind guard since the first day I started it. The crease on that will be amazing. Okay, I picked up Primitive Hare SereniTea. This is a gift. This is one that I'm doing some focus on. This and Bee Hollander. And then I realized when I was looking at my plans, I realized I did not slot Bee Hollander in for this month. But I have a few days because I'm going to be at a retreat at the end of this month. So I'm losing some, you know, regular stitching days. But I think I'm going to take that as my, it's a designer retreat. So I'll have a designer project to work on. But I think I'll take Bee Hollander as my alternative piece.
Yes.
Because I'm doing it's a comfortable stitch. I'm doing letters, and I think the next few letters I think we figured out was all the same color. It'll be
That's not bad.
Yeah, not bad at all. So anyway, SereniTea by the Primitive Hare. I'm stitching this on Lakeside Linen Vintage Pair 32 count, and I'm using the called for colors, which is a variety of DMC and overdyes. And I ran out of one of the overdyes, but I ran out of the light colored overdye, but I have some oatmeal, so I think I'm going to use oatmeal for
which one?
For the down, it's just I only
right
need
here?
it for down where it says SereniTea down here.
Okay.
It'll all be down in there. So
it wouldn't even be part of the cup.
No,
That cup is beautiful.
cup is done.
Nice.
So the cup is done, and I did the 2 leaves. I may have started one of the leaves the last time. I may have started one of
That's
the
a
leaves.
lot of leaf.
Yep.
Do you know what tea you're gonna put up there?
No.
One of the ones. Well, do you know? Does the person who know? Do they know that they're gonna get this? Okay. I don't see.
So again, I'm making some good progress.
Are those
on it.
stitches up there?
No, they're
okay,
not.
that's part of it.
Yeah, it's not in the.
Like here.
Yeah, I looked. No, they're not.
Okay.
Yeah. But
Nice.
it's like almost looks like steam coming off the cup, but it's not charted.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
it looks like there's steam bubbles coming out of the cup on the picture. Like right, it's very. I may not be able to see them, but like right in here. But I was thinking of maybe trying to emulate that a little bit. Maybe.
Oh, you know what pattern does have a little steam that if you want to eliminate to emulate that coffee from. So you might want to look at that again to see if you want to.
Yeah, and I think I put in tea.
Yes.
I put in tea from
Put
the
in
lesson.
tea and then the leaves.
Yeah,
Both.
I think I had part of one, so
Okay.
I did one. I know I did this one.
Nice. You
And I
almost
think
done.
I did. Yeah.
You have maybe 1,000 stitches left.
Well, all of that
Yeah.
easily.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not bad at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's good.
So really happy about that one. That is coming, and I
That's
finished all that metallic.
Yes, you
All that
did.
metallic. And again,
Did you use Krynic or
I use
Or Patricia
treasure braid.
braid.
Yeah. Now this was one I started out doing full crosses. I don't think I'll ever do a metallic in a full cross again.
really?
No, it's not worth it as far as I'm concerned. It's just not. The stitches look horrible. Was that a sneeze?
Yes.
Okay. The stitches look horrible. They're not even. Sometimes little filaments pull loose. You know, the thread when you bring it just looks terrible.
But this one, you did one?
I did a half stitch.
Oh,
Look
that
at-
does look nice.
Doesn't that look nicer?
Yeah, that does
so
look
much nicer. So I decided then so the bottom part of the cup top is full crosses on the metallic, and this top part of the rim are half stitches, and the half stitches is so much better. So much better.
And you use Krynic.
I used Krynic.
No, you use Petite Treasure Braid.
I think it was a treasure braid.
Got it.
So that is coming along nicely, and the last whip I'm really proud of. Remember my long saga for the Common Thread by Jeanette Douglas with the queen stitches that were joined. So there was like 4 queen stitches that came out like that.
4 queen stitches I made like a flower.
Petal. Yeah, like
petal,
a flower, petals. And I started it, and I did not practice it first. And it
You
was
didn't?
well, not the very first time,
Okay.
months ago
Yes.
when I got there, and it was horrible.
Oh, can you show us your doodle cloth?
Oh, sure, yeah.
I'd
That
be
launched
interested.
this whole discussion about doodle cloth.
Yes. So go ahead and talk about your doodle cloth.
And so this time I sat down. I said, okay, we're just going to sit here. We're going to, where is it? We're just going to focus solely on this. Where's my
Queen
doodle
stitch.
cloth?
Is it still here?
It should be, because I decided to
It's
keep
down
it
here?
and use it.
Yes, down here.
No, that's the thing. Where is it? What happened to my doodle cloth? Oh, there it is.
Oh, it's flat.
Yeah. It's just, well, you don't need much. It's just a little piece of,
You use the same count as the one
the
that
same, there's a 32 count. And now I'm looking, and I just have a little piece of thread. Oh, there it is. So I found, well, it wasn't hard. I mean, I had some
comb.
Yeah, some thread.
She found a little bit of thread.
Yeah. And I have a little end piece of cloth, a 32 count. And this is first I practiced my queen stitch. And it didn't take me, I knew how to do a queen stitch. I've done them before. But for some reason, it was not working at all. So I did one queen stitch. I said, okay, I got the memory. The memory thing has come back. The needle memory has come back. So then I did one practice, and by the time I got to the 4th of the queen stitches, I said, okay, I got it. I understand how this needs to work.
Can
And
you see it?
So I'm
First of
going
all,
to
I
keep
don't
it
like
going
that.
forward. So what if I come to another stitch that I'm uncomfortable with working it on my project, I'm going to keep this doodle cloth and this extra bits of thread, and I'll practice it first.
So queen stitch is not that hard, right?
No, they're not. They're just tedious.
Okay.
They're just tedious.
And you could do it on, it has to be done on linen, or can it be done on Aida?
It can be done on Aida, but you have to pierce the center of the square on Aida.
So it's just one pierce?
No, it would be, well, by the time you finish the queen stitch, there would be at least 2 pierces.
Got it. Asking. Okay. Thank you for letting me.
No, it would be 2 pierces because you're coming through the center, what would be the center. So you have a fabric, right? Where you're coming, I need another hand.
Okay.
So so what you're doing.
Let me see it. Sorry. Go ahead.
So what you're doing is you've got a vertical stitch thread, right? And then you're coming over, let's say 2 fabric threads, and then you're looping that vertical stitch over to the second fabric thread. So you're just looping it over so it bends. Then you make another vertical thread, and then you bring it over to the next fabric thread. So you have the 2 coming out from the center. And then you come to the other side, you make a vertical, and then you bring it over and then over. And that's what brings the stitch threads out to that diamond shape.
Yes.
So.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't think you can see it on there. Yeah.
But, wow.
So this is the Common Thread by Jeanette Douglas. This is on 32 count platinum by Picture This Plus. I purchased the accessory pack.
Wow.
Although, for some reason, I'm wondering if I didn't have some of the threads in it, because when I was working on it last night, I was missing some of the threads as they were called for. I'm like, but I just went and got threads. But I did purchase the accessory pack that has silk and wool threads and all the beadings
But not the threads, not these.
It had thread.
So what were you missing?
Just a couple of threads.
Okay.
A couple of colors.
Okay.
Of thread. And I am working in this little section right here. This is where I get all. So I'm like right in this little, and I literally got stopped. And
where's the queen stitch on here?
Can't
this
see
one
it.
right here?
No, you can't.
Oh, it's white?
Yeah. On there.
That's a travesty.
Well, see, there's a lot about these colors that aren't matching up with my colors.
Got it.
Either that or I've matched up the wrong shade to the wrong name of color. I don't do well with that.
Got it.
I mean, when they give you threads.
Yes.
And then they tell you dark green, medium green, light green, or light, medium green, dark, medium green.
I understand.
I don't do well with this. Is this light, medium, or is this the dark, medium? So I may have some mismatches.
Got it.
And then every now and then I just pick the wrong color, as I did on something last night. But anyway, so here they are, people.
That thing should have been red. With all the hard work you put into that.
There they are. Those
Queen
are
stitch red.
Queen stitches. Each one of these is 4 queen stitches. So I did a queen stitch and then I turned it. Finished that one, turned it.
That's what you're supposed to do?
Yeah, turn it so you get, well, I had to do that. I think you probably do have to do that.
Okay.
I'm not good enough to be able to, I had to physically turn it. So I finished the 4 queen stitches. I did just a row of satin and Smyrnas, little Smyrnas. Yes, satin and Smyrna's underneath. And that's actually the way those are colors. They're opposite, like the Smyrna should have been blue and the satin should have been red, but hey, what the hell. And then a row of road stitch. Here's like 2 rows of road stitch. And then a little kind of, there's a name for it, but I don't remember the name, but this little white stitch right there. That's a little, like a little diagram. It's it right there.
Wow.
So,
Can I see it closer?
yeah, my hand cramped.
Uh-oh.
That's okay. You can uncramp. Yeah.
I see.
So this is an exciting piece. There are so many different things going on in this piece.
Wow. Wow. Good job, Shelia.
Thank you. And it looks teeny weeny. But it's 32 count.
Teeny weeny.
But it's maybe because it's pictured as plus.
But their linen don't usually shrink that much. It's the Lugana that shrinks.
Oh, okay. But I mean, it's
28.
see my little, those
Queen,
are the 4 queen stitches.
5, 4 per each one.
4 per each one.
That would be cute for leaves.
Mm-hmm.
But not a whole lot.
Quite proud of it.
Very good. I'm glad that you did your little doodle cloth.
Yes, I told you I will not be beaten. The queen stitch will not beat me.
You will queen the queen stitch.
I will, yes. So that was my stitching, and I sat in the craft room at the table. I wasn't even in my stitchy spot. I sat at the table and just TV on, just worked at it. My assistant was in his corner, just snoozing away. So yeah, I just concentrated on it. Alrighty, so those are my whips for the week.
Good job.
Yes, this week, fortunately, I'll have to look and see, but I don't think I have anything as demanding
as that. Oh yes. Oh, so plans.
Well, do you have any haul?
Actually, I do.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Don't have stitching, but I do have haul. So, I bought a big thing, Michael's.
Oh.
A big thing of white, 20 count.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to soften it up.
Mm-hmm.
I did one pass of trying to soften it up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel it. But I think it needs another round.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
It needs another round. And I bought some floche.
Mm-hmm. You bought floche at Michael's?
No. This is
That was at the cupboard.
1, 2, 3 stitch.
Oh.
She didn't have these colors.
Oh.
So, sun and moon.
Oh.
Floche on white.
With purple?
That's gray.
That's gray?
That's 413. No, that's 318.
It looks purple to me.
It looks purple?
Mm-hmm.
That looks purple?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Lord. Really?
Well, I don't know.
Anyway, this is going to be it.
Sorry.
A yellow and a gray.
Okay, gray. The moon is going to be gray?
Yeah. So, I don't know. It looks gray to me.
Okay.
But then now that you say purple, I'm like, oh my God, it has a purple tint. Does it look purple, y'all? Oh, hell. This shirt is gray.
And it looks purple. Just saying. Well, we'll look at the DMC color chart and see where it sits in the color chart.
You think it's maybe yeah. Anyway.
I don't think it matters.
I don't know. Look, I don't know. It's going to be a yellow and a gray.
There you go.
On this white. That needs to be cut down.
But put it against the white. Even though you're going to dye it, right?
No, I'm not going to dye it.
Oh, okay.
I'm just going to soften it. Trying to take some of the sizing off. Yeah.
Okay.
purple. She still thinks purple.
I do. Sorry.
It's all right. But the thing is, Flosh doesn't make every color thing.
No. Mm-mm.
And I was hoping to do it with just one strand of Flosh.
Oh, yeah. Do they make a gray?
This would be the gray. This would be the gray that they make.
I am so sorry. I am so sorry. And I could be wrong. It could be, like I was just saying, I have trouble with color. If you tell me it's a light, medium gray, and then you say you've got a medium gray, and then a dark medium gray, and I'm like,
But I do see the purple in there. It's not like I don't see it. Now that you mentioned it, I'm like, oh my God. Is it just, I don't have my glasses on either?
well, that's what vanity will do for you.
That's not vanity. It's
Not
forgetfulness.
wearing your glasses?
It's forgetfulness.
Oh, please, trust me.
It's in the car. It's not vanity. Trust me. I'm the least vain person.
Ah.
The second thing that I bought was 20 count sand,
Oh,
a half a yard for Forget-Me-Not, Modern Folk Embroidery, to put these two together.
what count is that?
20 count.
Oh, 20 count. Did I say that? I thought it was like the same color that Deb gave us.
Yeah, but Deb gave us an 18
18,
count,
yeah.
and it'll be way too big.
Yeah.
Which, you know.
Yeah.
So this is
Oh,
hard.
that's pretty. Yes.
And this
heart.
is for Forget-Me-Not.
Yeah. Oh,
Modern
perfect.
Folk Embroidery.
Yes.
So these are this is what I'm thinking. These two.
That's pretty. That is pretty.
For the Forget-Me-Not piece.
Yes.
And then, of course, going to be a white for the alphabets sprinkled. All right, so this is finally ready to start.
Yay.
But now I have to go because on the 8th, which is Monday, I got to start Sun and Moon because it's the solar eclipse, which our school got a thing that no one can be outside that day.
Okay.
Because no one wants to be in charge of
Yeah.
children not looking at the sun.
Correct. Correct. Just keep them inside.
Keep them inside.
Well, it's not until the afternoon, almost at
It depends on where you are. I think our time is
in the
1 o'clock or something.
Oh, I was just reading it this morning. And I forget.
It's going to be what time was it?
I don't remember.
Okay.
It was, it
I
was
thought
an
I
hour
looked.
ago or two.
Yeah.
It's gone.
I looked and I'm like, oh, okay, it's going to be but it's going to be towards dismissal time.
Yes, that's my.
Yeah. So, I don't know. You
That'll
can't
be
keep
tough.
the kids inside during
No.
dismissal because their parents are waiting for them.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Okay.
Those are my purchases. The floche and the sand.
All right. Very good.
How about you?
Nope, no haul for me.
No haul for you?
No, remember I got this retreat at the end of the month, so unless it's an absolute necessity, I am holding off. In fact, I'll be holding off for the rest of the summer because I counted up the number of cross-stitch stores that we will visit this summer. Pardon me. I think it was 5 or 6.
Oh, we are? Oh, 5 or 6 for our little trip?
Well, most of them will be in our little trip.
Really? Nice.
I know, it's going to be like that.
So maybe I'll find a gray there.
Yeah, I always.
Maybe I could just work on the sun. That's what I'll do.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I can work on the sun.
And
then until I find a suitable gray.
Yeah, it does look pretty.
It looks purple. No, I have eyes. I can see them. And when you mentioned purple, I'm like, oh, yeah. But unfortunately, there is no 3799 floche.
Oh.
I need to write a letter to DMC.
DMC, say y'all need to get your floche thing together.
Or at least a 418. That's a nice.
Yeah, it's a nice one.
That's a nice.
Yeah.
Or maybe I'll just use a sulky. But a sulky got a twist to it.
Oh.
And floche is really smooth.
So what are your plans?
My plans? I have plenty of plans.
Besides your start on your Sun for Sun and Moon?
Yes, I have. So Sammy J, the Whippagori, Sammy J Stitches. She also has a YouTube channel. Go check her out. She's amazing. She shows you. She has goals. She tells you what her goals are and how stuff fits with prompts and really good. Really good. So Sammy J, the Whippagories, number 1 is newest start. So I wrote for newest start, Star Dragon, because that will be my newest start when I've written this. So it could be, anyway, it's Star Dragon. Struggle Bus, learning stitches, because I want to add more stitches to that.
And you made such wonderful progress.
I did.
And I mean, again, it's what we were talking about, how you can just build something up in your head, like I did with my queen stitches.
Yes.
Same conversation about, oh my God, and
yeah, it's done.
It's done.
Struggle Bus. Oh, I did that. New to you. So anything that was new to me when I started the project. So my new to you is jack-o'-lantern, because that was the first time I ever worked with opalescent fabric.
Oh, okay.
That. So. Less than 10 colors is seasonal motifs 1, since it's, 2 colors. Least amount stitched. Flea market flowers.
Oh my goodness gracious. Wow.
That's an oldie.
That's an oldie.
Yeah. And my goal is at least 200 stitches per each one. So I can be get touched and be back of the line. My whip go calls, number 18, was Candy's Choice, the 614 stitcher. She just came out with another video.
She did. I saw it.
Hour
I
long.
saw the one last week.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, an hour long of stitchy goodness.
It was wonderful.
She picked seasonal motif 1, which that's why I wrote the lesson.
Okay.
Because she told me that I need to start doing the back stitching beads.
Yeah. Thank you, Candy.
Candy has no room to talk about backstitch because she refuses to finish Give Thanks, that little cornucopia, because of all those backstitching. So when it's my turn to get called for her whipgories, guess what's being picked?
All in your backstitches. There are times when people can mutually support each other.
And this is support. This is love.
This is I think you two get together and you talk yourselves out of backstitching.
That's not true. No, she actually tells me, you need to get this backstitch done. And I tell her she needs to get that backstitch done.
And neither one of you do it. So tell me where the mutual support is, mutual support and not doing backstitching.
And number 21 was Temperature Butterfly. So
Yay!
I need to add Temperature Butterfly. Oh, yes. Next.
What about your March stats?
Well, magazine monthly thing.
March stats.
I didn't get there yet. I'm still on plans.
You don't do your stats before you do your plans.
Do I?
Normally you do.
Normally I do my stats?
Yeah, but that's okay. Because I keep waiting for you to tell me the stats for March.
Okay.
That's the only reason why. Because I've got did I not hear it?
Did I forget?
Yeah.
I didn't do my stars.
Was it that quick? I heard it and forgot it already.
Actually, I did the best month of stitching in March.
I know.
Than I did January, February.
Yeah.
So let's finish the plans for April.
Okay.
The theme is Down the River. And I'm working on Harriet Tubman because she did a river raid where she rescued more than 700 enslaved people from plantations along the river. Robo is the acrostic. R is for Ray Stitch, which is going to be the learning stitch.
Oh, yes.
Perfect. The O is for 1 dozen Quakers, which, I have to work on April's portion. The W is for Witch, and that's a jack-o'-lantern, which is my new to you. The B is Buttercup Designs, which is a seasonal motif 1, which is a whippagory and a whip go. The O is for Owl Forest Embroidery, Star Dragon, which is for whippagories. The A's for, thank you, Candy, for this. The A's for Aster Flowers. I don't know what that is, but Candy told me it's a flower.
It is a flower.
And boom, flea market flowers.
Okay, all right.
They're melding.
There you go.
And the T is for Temperature Butterfly, which is a whipco. So everything that I have, oh yeah. Everything that I have here, it's also for one of these.
Nice cross-referencing.
Thank you. So now, woo, that's a lot of talking. Back to March. I've met my whipco goals.
Yay!
Check. I met my whipagories, the Sammy J.
Mm-hmm.
Check. I need to put a check mark here. The for my magazine monthly challenge, I missed one project, which is huge because this is new. I've always, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, but this time I only missed one project, which is the Alhambra Gardens. So I worked on 10 projects this month. 3,901 stitches this month. 0 starts, 0 finishes. I stitched 26 days.
Oh.
And my average is 150 stitches each day if I average it out.
Nice. How many was your total? 3,901? Wow.
I know.
Congratulations.
Thank you. My project that I worked on the most was 1 dozen Quaker with 1,014 stitches. And the one with the least is Harriet Tubman with 118 stitches. Woo!
Oh, nice. All righty.
Thank you. So those were my March. I'm moving my, Shelia made this for me.
Yes.
Thank you, Shelia.
It's perfectly in the thing.
And it says right here, when I close it, I know where it goes.
Oh, that little red looks good.
It looks perfect.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Your turn, Shelia.
Okay, so I'll do my March stats first.
Okay.
I had one finish, and that was the My Stitcher's Heart box top by Hands On Design. I had one start, which was Strength Quaker Style by SereniTea.
Nice.
And we know that's the project that EJ made me buy. And I worked on 16 different whips. And I completed my March whip go. So that was March.
Nice.
That April, going backwards.
Ooh,
April.
Look at April.
Yes.
April looks good.
April has a lot of great stuff in it.
I see that.
Today I'm going to pick up My Stitching Room, which is a piece that I started at Stitchville.
Say that again.
My Stitching Room.
Yes, I remember.
By Needle Bling Designs. I will work on Afternoon in London.
Oh, I love that one.
Yes.
I do.
On Monday, I'm going to pick up Sampler 2005, which is a Stony Creek special that was from one of the Stitch events, festivals.
What's it called? Festivals of Cross Stitch Festival?
Yeah, Cross Stitch Festival.
You had a shirt on. Spirit of Cross Stitch.
Spirit of Cross Stitch. Thank you.
Ooh.
I'm going to pick up Aurora Cabin again. Aurora Cabin is a whipco call for this month, so which is good because I'll make some great progress on it. For the first time in all the years I've been working on it, it'll probably be the most intensive stitching I've ever done on it. So that's nice. Wednesday, I'm going to pick up Seeds of Friendship, which you saw it a lot last year because it was on my whipco multiple times. And it's a collaborative between Hands On Design, Ink Circles, and Summerhouse Stitchworks.
I remember.
And I finished 2 of the pieces, and I have the 3rd one left. And I don't want it to languish. So I'm picking that up again, and I'm going to work it again throughout this year, rest of the year. My other whipco call I'm picking up this week again is Autumn Quakers. On Friday, I'm going to work on Sampler of Stitches, which is
Drawn Thread.
Drawn Thread, thank you. So real interesting week. Just a combination of oldies and goodies this week. And I know I keep talking about my starts for this month, so I've got 2 starts this month. One, an oldie, bought in 1999, I think. It's called The Medieval Herb Garden by Liz Turner Deal. I think old veteran stitchers may be familiar with her work, where she has designed a series of gardens. There's the, when I show it as a start, I'll bring out and show you what the others look like. I think I did in a previous video. I think I already pulled them out and showed them, but I'll do it again. But they're wonderful pieces. Again, specialty stitches.
This is your year of specialty stitches?
It's my year of specialty
Every other
stitches.
year is your year of specialty stitches.
Yeah, then I'm done. And I say, okay, I'm done.
And then the next year after that, she's like, okay.
Yes. And then my other new start for this month is my Stitchy box, which is another Jeanette Douglas piece. And this is a series of pieces where she has a box. And I bought the box.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm gonna start on the cover. And there's, I think, some
sure?
fobs.
Did you have a box? Oh, that was an Intimans. But that was a grandma's button box.
Grandma's button box,
Got
which
it.
is a Whitman box. And I'm thinking about taking that with me to Spring Fling because the designer is one of the vendors.
Really?
And I'm thinking I should bring my button box to show her. Yes.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I think I will.
That's
I think
nice.
I will. Because I like that button box. I'm very proud of it.
Yes.
She may not recognize it, but it's okay.
Why wouldn't you recognize
I did
your
my
own
best.
design? Because you changed it up so much.
No, it's just, execution.
Oh, come on.
I get so, maybe
Do you think your eye is that critical?
Well, it's her design. I mean,
But
she
then-
thought it was a teaching piece.
Yeah, I know, but she's like, but I would be more impressed with the outcome of it. Oh my God, it looks so pretty.
Yeah.
I love the buttons.
Yeah,
I wouldn't necessarily look at the stitches.
yeah. I'm going to bring it and show it to her.
You should.
Yeah.
You should.
Yeah.
Don't be shy. Shelia doesn't have a shy bone in her body.
Yes, I do.
Do you?
I'm very shy.
Who?
I am.
Who? Shelia?
It takes work for me to not be shy. It takes work.
It does. I understand that, but not when it comes to stitching. I don't think you're shy.
I am. What do you mean in terms of talking about my stitching?
Talking about stitching, showing your stitching,
Well,
things related.
yeah. No, not necessarily. No.
Yeah.
I mean, I do YouTube.
I mean, yeah.
But it's different because, it's you and I sitting here.
That's what I tell people.
Yeah.
Like this is a conversation. Like we're talking.
Yeah.
We just have to have a camera in front of us. We just have a camera in front of us.
And a ring light.
And
And a table full of stuff.
nevertheless, it's a conversation.
And a plan.
Yeah.
An agenda. So those are my plans.
Yes.
All righty.
All right.
So
Ooh.
let's get to
It.
yes, announcement. All right. So we mentioned
Oh, announcement. Bake me a Quaker style.
yes.
I got it. Okay. Bake me a Quaker style. It's still not too late to join us. We are stitching 1 Dozen Quaker by Rosewood Manor. By the end of 2024, December 2024, we would have finished it. It's not too late to join because trust me, you can catch up. Somebody already finished it, so
Yeah.
it's good.
Yeah.
All right, so let's do it. We are
Okay.
doing our
Give-a-palooza, is that what you called it? Give-a-palooza?
I think I did, yeah.
Yeah, give-a-palooza.
It's been a minute.
I like
Give a palooza.
week 1. So just to show this is a list of all of the packets
Yeah.
that we have put together
Yes.
for the giveaway. Each one of these
Have multiple.
some have 10, 13, 7, 9, 8. Each one of these has a chunk of things in them.
It's like a little pack.
Yes. So it's a lot, people. Some of them are old vintage, some are not. Some are highly sought after. Some are, oh my God, I wish I could afford to purchase. So it's all over the place. Okay. So each week.
So yes, rules.
Each week we'll be doing 5 packets. You will have 1 week to respond. We will announce the winner of this week's packets next week. The following week, if you have not responded, we will call again the following week.
We will call again at the end.
At the end, because we want to keep going. We want to keep it moving, so we'll just keep moving. But we won't be calling your name or reminding you, or because it gets too confusing.
It's too much.
It's too much. I have boxes of.
We're trying to keep it streamlined.
As much as
please.
possible. And my brain is feeble, and I need help.
Oh, please be a subscriber.
Please
make sure you write the correct keyword with the correct spelling, because we will be pulling it by the keyword. Correct.
On this video.
Correct.
And this is video number 273, episode 273.
Make sure you're 18 or over. Make sure you can provide us with your address.
Because I ain't going to jail.
Not for no postage.
No.
That's federal, isn't it? And make sure there's another make sure. Make sure you don't say the word giveaway or freebie or I want to win. Anything of those.
Because that just invites trolls, and they don't even know what they're talking about.
Yeah, and please reply to what we're going to say. No, that's it. We're good. Okay. We'll reply to your message if you win. Is that what we're doing?
Yes. Yeah. Next Saturday, we will call out the winners from this Saturday and ask you to email us at sunshinestitchers3@gmail.com and to include something to let us know that you are you, just so that we don't have a mishap of some sort.
Yeah, because when it's gone, it's gone. Like, we don't have replacements.
I'm just like,
we don't. Sorry.
There's no replacements here.
Ready?
Ready. Okay, so the first packet is 6 dragon charts, since this is Year of the Dragon. And so we collected, they were pulled as things were gone through, and a dragon chart would show up. All of these we're not going to take the time to pull out because we'll be here all night, but I thought this was such an interesting one. This one happens to be a unicorn. I'm confused. But I thought it was in the same vein.
Yes.
The same kind of fantasy vein as dragon.
Teresa Winsler, y'all.
Yes.
Unicorn. When I say full coverage, I mean full coverage.
This is the water dragon.
Ooh. Kate. This has crossed my heart. Water dragon. Kate, Fickle Stitches, come on. I need you to get this.
Daisy dragon.
Look at that.
Little Snapdragon. These are beautiful.
They're gorgeous.
This is the castle. This is another Teresa Winsler.
And you won't find this out in the market.
No. And this is Land of Enchantment that has a dragon, a couple of dragons. There's a dragon here, there's a dragon there.
Candy, I know you love dragons.
So, and the key word for that is dragons.
You think? We should have changed it to another keyword.
No,
that would have been fun.
Dragons. Trust me, by the time we get to the end, we'll be struggling to come up with unique keywords. This next section is a collection. It has 2 Glendon Place. I guess we will show it. and we might struggle a little bit from time to time.
And I'll open it while you're
Okay.
open some.
Country Cottage Needleworks. Who is this? Judy Whitman, JBW Designs. Banners from Hands On Design.
Oh, yeah.
Foxwood Crossings. Fireside Originals. Heinzit. And 2 Glendon Place. And the key word for this group is banners.
All right. While she puts that away,
Okay.
the next pack is a sampler pack. And we have Hands Across the Sea, Sarah Spencer, 1870. We have Autumn Quilt from Nancy's Needles. This is a counted canvas piece. We have My Story. This is just in the thread of what Shelia is doing with the specialty stitches.
Oh, it's a Jeanette Douglas.
Mm-hmm. This is really pretty. This is Cardinal Points by The Gentle Art. Ooh, I love it. This is Savannah's Heart Design, The Farmer's Daughter. This is completely kitted, y'all. It's a full kit. This is Maura Blackburn Country House Sampler, and it has fabric. Country House Sampler, it has fabric. I believe it looks like a 16 count-ish. Okay, and then we have Mary Steed 1824 by Hands Across the Sea. And the key word for this pack is dog, D-O-G, dog. Shelia's turn.
Okay. We have another,
Oh.
we have another Cardinal Points.
Ooh. We spread it out. We try to spread it out.
Yes. This has 5 Hands Across the Sea charts. Harriet Heartland, Jane Bannister, Anne Borrett, Isabella Ufendel. Oh, is it both of them? No. Isabella Ufendel, Amy Can, and the key word for this is C, S-E-A-C. Okay, I'll just set this over here. Are you ready?
Go ahead. Give me one. Just give it to me and I'll put it back.
Oh. That was hard to get those in.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, this next group is another assortment. This includes Cottage Garden, Halloween Sampler,
Oh, I have that one.
Little House Needleworks Suffrage Act, a needle roll by Shepherd's Bush, and that's a kit.
Mm-hmm.
A couple more by Little House Needleworks. A Country Cottage Needleworks. Heart and Hand. Isn't that cute? Easter bird, look at that. I thought that was cute. Amy Brooken Designs, Just a Quickie. Little Monster Sam.
There it is. I got it.
Another Amy Brooken Designs, Moonlight Magic. That's fun. Look at her. dancing on the pumpkin.
Oh, that's cute.
La-di-da, Miss Mary Mac. Fancy that, meow. I like that. I like the colors in that.
Let me see it. Oh, how cute. Oh.
And Tiny Modernist Halloween calendar. And the key word for this group is bush. So that's a nice assortment. Bush.
Okay.
All right, and the last group for this week is, it's mainly a fabric pack. So it's 14 count. I'm not gonna take it out because it's all fabric. Yeah, it's all fabric. It's a lot of fabric. It's all 14 count. There's black, white, blue. There's a project bag.
I hope the rustling wasn't too rustling.
That's okay.
I'm still trying to get this one in.
I can do it. Yeah. So, you know, like there's pieces of fabric. There's things of fabric. Like I said, a project bag, and there's black and white, some of the white that's in there. So yeah, it's a lot of fabric and a project bag. Oh, I forgot to write the key, and the key word for this is Ada. A-I-D-A, Ada. Okay, so your keywords for this week are Ada, banners.
No, this is bush.
Bush.
This is.
Sea.
This is. Dragons.
Dragons.
That's banner.
Banners. And what's this one?
Dog.
Dog. Okay.
Ooh, all right.
So and again, if you are international, please, you are eligible. We will ship international. Yeah, because you're part of our family and our community, and we are a global community. So thank you. Alrighty, so good luck, everybody. Remember episode 273.
Yes. Next
Saturday we will call out the winners, so please stay tuned.
Well, you'll see it Sunday.
You'll see some see Saturday night. Yeah. Some will see Sunday. And I will start dogging for the winners. I'll start dogging our email, looking for your responses. I'll be checking the junk mail to make sure I don't overlook anybody, because I know that can be a challenge. I think that's it, right? Is there anything else?
Perfect. Woo!
I know. That was, trust me.
It's in there, y'all.
Yes. It was one of those a kid?
Yeah.
Which one was a kid?
This is the farmer's something. The farmer's heart. No, Savannah. No, was that Servant's Heart Designs the Farmer's Daughter.
Oh, okay, that was a kid. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah.
Okie dokie. Well, we're off and running. We got lots to go.
Yes. We gotta mark off. Oh, you're gonna write their names.
I wrote down the date.
Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect. And then we're gonna write their names next to
it. I thought the names could go over here.
Perfect.
Okay.
All right. I
Thank
think we've said it all.
Yes. So don't forget,
no matter where you are, the sun is always shining when you're stitching.
Bye.